This is the current best Spike Factory strategy in Bloons Seeded Battles 2, and it was actually balance changed quite a bit in the most recent update too, with the Boomerang having a bunch of balance changes, one being the Kylie Boomerang being decreased in price from $1,300 to $1,100, the Mob Press being increased in price from $3,200 to $3,400, the Turbocharge being nerfed from $4,350 to $4,500, and the Permacharge being buffed from 35k to 33k. Alongside of this, the Spike Factor is also balance changed with the even faster production being buffed from $600 to $500, the Long Life Spikes being nerfed from $600 to $750, and the Deadly Spikes being buffed from $3,300 to $3,200. Overall, these buffs and nerfs don't necessarily make the strategy better or worse, just helps and hurts some aspects of the loadout. With that being said though, this strategy is incredibly strong and can work on a variety of maps inside of Bloons Seeded Battles 2. So today, I'm gonna show you how to use it. Let's get it, guys. And as always, guys, if you do enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. It's free, and we're really trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the summertime, and only you can help me get there. And we're actually pretty close, so subscribe. But now, on to the video. Alright guys, we are against Goofy here on the map of Coru with the strategy Boomerang, Mortar, and Spike Factory. And we're starting with our Boomerang right about here. This is an excellent Boomerang strategy right now, guys, on a bunch of maps. And today, I'm going to show you how to use it, because it's very important to have this strat in your repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can go Boomerang, Mortar, Spike Factory, you can win on a lot of maps. So, here we go. Start with our Boomerang, start with our Star Captain Jericho off the rip. We'll keep this guy on last. Perfect. And then we are just going to continue maximizing my economy off the start here. Opponents starting with their Quincy and their Tack Shooter. So, it might be Tack Farm Wizard for Mr. Goofy here. We'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's upgrade this Boomerang a little bit. This will be a Bionic Boomerang in the future. Is going to be the plan on this one. But yeah. Why is this strategy so good right now, ladies and gentlemen? Well, one, it's got the Boomerang and Mortar, which can counter the tight rushes pretty well. So the tight rushes aren't really a problem with this loadout, which is really good for it. Two, it's got the Spike Factory, which is very cheap DDT defense and very cheap BAD pop and power later in the game. So you can take the strategy late game and be pretty successful with it. And then three, you've got Jericho. So you got some, Jericho pairs pretty well with this loadout. So you've got some pressure you can apply towards your opponent as well. And you got the steals and all that stuff, so it's just a pretty good pairing overall. Send some space pinks here. Let's get our farmer down, let's get our balloon bot down. Everything is good in the hood here. Yes, sir. We got Bruce throwing his rangs. We got Jerry shooting his things. I'm in a good mood. I don't know. I'm just in a good mood right now, you know? Let's steal from them. Perfect. Let's get our Bionic up here. Come on. Perfect. All right, we're good. We're good off the rip. But yeah, most of the time, you're going to be running this strategy on harder maps for the most part. You wouldn't run this strategy on a map like Sands of Time or like Oasis or Star. You run this on like Inflection, Glade, Coru, stuff like that is where the strategy thrives the most on, because this strategy can outlast other strategies on those maps for the most part. Like, you can take it late game with the strategy and have a really good time, a really good chance of winning. All right, keep sending them some greens. We force their Blade Shooter Crosspath, that's perfect. Some space blacks now. Everything's going well so far for Mr. Mehalic. No complaints. Oh, I kind of placed my Jericho where I want to have my Ricochet, because I guess I can place my Ricochet right here. That's not a terrible spot for it. Yeah, right here is where I'll place my second Boomerang, because I'll need a second Boomerang later on for more defense. You'll see how I kind of take my defensive route here. Yellow Bloons. They're going to use Quincy ability, but when Quincy ability is done for, they are going to need some more defense, or they're going to need a tower boost. If they end up using tower boost, that's fine. Get our second Boomerang down. I'm not sure if I'll use Spike Factory for a bit here. I don't think so. I think Spike Factory will come out later, like round 17-ish. Spike Factory is our main way of dealing with spaced mobs with our loadout too. Spike Factory is really good at dealing with spaced mobs, while Boomerang is not really that good at dealing by them by itself. So Spike Factory would be nice for that. A couple Space Zebras. Okay, they got their Wolfire up. They're good against those. We'll send Spaced Whites now. Well, this is good. If they rush me here, I'll go for a Ricochet. If it's a big rush, I'll have to boost it. So far, nothing. Okay. Looks like they're playing passively at the moment. We'll get our Signal Flare up. Get faster reload on this guy. Steal from them. Boost. It sells for 1,700, so I need 2,800 for my turbo in case they all out me. which I should be able to afford. Yeah, they're gonna all out me here. I'm gonna wait a sec. Perfect. We'll micro it. And now I've got Tower Boost back. So with Tower Boost back, I can go for a more Glaives. Because if they send me a big rush, more Glaives will defend on Tower Boost. It doesn't look like they're interested. Okay. Perfect. Sometimes gets a little weird round 13 there. But the reason why I didn't go for more Glaives for the first thing, by the way, I could have went for more Glaives and defended their rushes instead of going for Turbocharge. But if I went for more Glaives and they ended up selling everything and just all out me with Regen Rainbows, the more Glaives would have gotten overrun. And I wouldn't have had money for a Turbocharge in that case. So that's why you need to go for Turbocharge there. When you don't have Tower Boost available. So, just a word of the wise on defense, guys. Okay, we got our Deadly Spikes up though, so this should start making a good pile for me. Coming into the Maul Browns. Coming into the Maul Browns, the Deadly Spikes should be pretty nice. They're getting some Spike Factories on there, and nicely done. We're just gonna keep on ecoing. All I need to do, as I said earlier, is survive here. We've got a huge late game advantage. It's on my opponent to be able to kill me before it hits late game, pretty much. It's all on my opponent. Okay, they're sending me that. And another one. Let's go for Kylie here. Our Spike Factory should be enough. Let's boost this. Yeah, we're good. Are they gonna re-rush me? Gotta be careful on eco. It's okay if you slow down your eco a lot with the slowdown, because if your opponent's being aggressive at you, you're not gonna have very good eco, especially if you're on a really hard map like this. So we're sending them a mob with some rainbows behind it for a steal. Doesn't look like they re-rush me though. They use Tower Boost on their end. They'll be good against the mob then. Alright. Now I'm not actually gonna go for that much more eco here, because one, my opponent only has one farm on their side, and this game is definitely not gonna go super late here, so I'm gonna stop my eco pretty soon. Probably like after this round ends. When this round ends, I'll stop my eco. It's gonna be the plan. Yeah, they might die against AI. No, they're fine. It looks like. Okay. Sending me that. I don't know why I went for a long life spikes on my end. That probably wasn't very smart, was it? Let's get that guy up. Yeah, long life spikes play definitely wasn't the best. We're gonna Starship at them just to make them worried, even though I'm not sending anything in it. After this round ends, I'm gonna sell my Spike Factory. Wait. Okay, one more eco boost so I can get my thing up. Boost and A-Bat ability. Turbocharge this. Okay, we're defending fine. Spike Factory cleans it up. Okay. I think I'm micro A-Bat. Micro Turbocharge as well. Wait for it. A-Bat ability, Turbocharge. We should be good against all this. Oh, my mortar's lagging. Maybe we aren't good. Oh my gosh. The lag almost killed me. Turbocharge again. They're sending me leads. Oh my gosh, I almost died. We're good. That was way too close. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, what a defend. That was way too close. I definitely could have played that better, but we got the win at the end of the day there. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. Okay, we've gotten possibly the best map for a slowed up, which is Inflection here. So we're gonna start with our boomerang right about here on last is gonna be the plan. And then we'll get our Jericho round 1 as per usual. The last match was crazy. That was crazy close. I thought we were dead there for sure. Oh man. That was one that, you know, got the blood pumping a little bit, you know, got the adrenaline going. But here we go. We're gonna I'm washed. We're starting with our Dartling. It's fine. And then we will get our Jericho here as well. Perfect. Don't know the eco numbers, so I kind of was just playing it safe with my eco. Let's target this a little bit. And then this is going to be pretty much played similarly to how I played the last match. I'm going to start with a bionic boomerang on my end here. But the good thing about Inflection for us is that one, Dartling farm is not as good as Tack farm in comparison to like Coru, so I shouldn't have to play against as strong of a loadout. But two, the rounds get stalled more on this map, so I should be able to get a little bit more eco, which is going to be really good. That was the one thing that was kind of limiting my defense in the last match. My eco was very, very poor because of how I defended like round 13 and all of that. That put me in a bad eco situation. So because of those reasons, I should be vibing here. Let's put this on last, actually. The last target's going to be better for my Jericho, so then it actually has time for the laser shock to pop down the balloon before it hits my boomerang. Got one eco boost here, and I'm going to get my thing up. Alright, we got Bionic up. That's perfect. All is good. We got the Bionic up. Now, I think they actually have an eco loadout as well, believe it or not. So, Dartling eco, I don't know what it would be. What we can actually do here, guys, is if I want to stall the rounds a little bit, since the boomerang's kind of ricocheting upwards, I can switch the hand, and as these balloons travel a little bit farther down the map, and I can switch the hand again, and like kind of micro the hand targeting of the boomerang to stall the AI balloons out, which is pretty good. They're sending me some of that. Let's actually just go for a spike factor in the back, because the layers will kind of get some damage on me. So if I have a spike factor picking up the leaks, that should be fine. That is the one thing about this map compared to Coru. It can get layered on a little bit. That's totally fine. Not really too worried about getting layered on. All right, we're good. We're good. We'll keep Max Eco in here. We got Bruce on the field. Round 6, we'll send them some spaced black balloons, and then round 7 is when the yellows come out. So, I probably will need extra defense against yellows, even though I have a spike pile in the back. I guess I don't know how many yellows they can send me, but I'll probably go for more defense, I think. Probably just a glaive thrower. Actually, maybe I should chill with this guy. I don't think they can send me that many, right? They can't send me that many yellows. Maybe they can, actually. Boost. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, one life. One life. Okay. Okay. They sent more yellows than I thought they would be able to. We're fine. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about here. Yeah, that was, not played the best from Mr. Mehalic, I'll be honest. We're okay, though, at the end of the day. We're alive. We're alive at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. Okay. We're good. We're good, chat. Nothing to worry about here. All right? Farmer. Balloon bot. I definitely should have just gotten my glaive thrower off the start. I didn't think they were going to be able to send me as many yellows as they did, and I kind of played the defense poorly, but, you know, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Let's get our mortar down here. They don't have a Hydro Rocket Pods on their side yet. Still don't know what their loadout is. We've only seen Dartling come out, which is interesting. I have not seen the other two towers. Steal from them? Okay, they get their Hydro Rocket Pods up. Nicely done. They haven't sent me any Camo Lead, so I technically don't need Signal Flare on this yet, which is nice. Signal Flare is not necessary. Faster reload. Okay, we're boost this. Okay, we're good against that. If he re-rushes me, I honestly just get up more glaives here, because they can't send me a big enough rush to get through the more glaives. Yeah. Alright, we're good. Well, they could have sent me a big enough rush to get through the more glaives if they sold their Hydro Rocket Pods, but if I saw them selling their Hydro Rocket Pods, I would have counter rushed them. So that's why they couldn't do that. So we're good. We're good there. Okay. We're fine. All is good. Still do not know my opponent's other towers. We've only seen the HRP come out of them so far. And the Fate Weaver door, obviously. But we should have a late game advantage no matter what the other towers are for the most part. I'm comfortable taking this late on this map. Boomer Spike Factory Mortar is very good late game on these hard maps. I'd like Deadly Spikes, but it's a little expensive. They have Spike Factory, okay. That's fine. They have Spike Factory as well, but we still should have a late game advantage because Boomerang helps us out a lot late game against grouped ZMGs is the thing, and Mortar. Dartling Spike Factory typically is really weak against grouped ZMGs late game, so we could send them that. For sure. They're gonna need to get more defense on their end though, because the AI balloons are starting to kind of become a problem for Mr. I'm Washed over here. They get long life on their end, nicely done. Okay. Well done there. I'm gonna win this game with 1 life, guys. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna win this game with 1 life, and it's gonna be epic. Wait, I forgot about that. Fate Weaver Door does slow down my Jericho steals a little bit, so I get my Jericho steals a little bit less often here, which is not ideal. We're gonna steal with a Moab and some rainbows here in a second. There we go. Alchemist. So it's Darling Alch Spike Factories are loadout. Is there Spike Pile big enough to tank this Moab? It doesn't look like it is. Okay. Alright guys, last match of today's video. We're against Local Milkman. Interesting name, by the way. You know, I've got to give some credit to the name from my opponent. But yeah, starting with my Boomerang right here, run Oasis, which typically you wouldn't really want to go this strategy on this map. It still definitely can work, don't get me wrong, but you have to play pretty aggressive with the strategy on this map because there's a lot of strategies that people can be running that will outlast you. So you're gonna have to play aggressively. So just keep that in mind if you're going this load on this map here. You gotta play with some purpose. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we actually missed our round 1 Jericho. That's a little bit unfortunate. We got anti-stalled out of it. Okay, well, it is what it is. They're starting with the Churchill there. So Churchill coming out. Don't exactly know what loadout they're gonna be bringing. Yeah, I don't know. Churchill starts interesting here. But we're just gonna max eco it. Gonna be getting our steals a little bit later than we'd like because of the late Jericho. But that's totally fine. Now, on this map, in contrary to Inflection and Coru, I actually think I'm gonna start with a Ricochet, as weird as that sounds. And I'll kind of explain why. On Inflection and Coru, a Ricochet start is not really feasible due to the way the map's oriented and the map's length. You need to start with a Bionic. But since this map's a little bit longer and easier, you can save up for the Ricochet pretty easily, and it will defend quite well. So it's better to Ricochet start if it's possible. But on Coru and Inflection, it's not really a possibility. So yeah, hope that kind of explains it a little bit. 2 eco boosts, I should go get my Ricochet up. They got a Wizard. Wizard Churchill. Okay. Wizard Churchill. Gotta say that's interesting. 1 more eco boost to get my Ricochet up. 1 more eco boost. Alright, send him some greens. We can't really send that many greens. I would have liked... Yeah, since we got Jericho late, we don't have the steal yet. Normally we'd have a round 4 steal. That would have been funded us already, but it's a little bit late to the party. So it's gonna be... It's a Wizard Eco loadout too, which is interesting. Yeah, I've got really no clue. Wizard Eco is not something you see too often coming out, so... What is Mr. Milkman cooking with? I assume that's gonna be a Wall of Fire here pretty soon on their Wizard, because I don't think they'll defend Black Balloons here. The Fireball doesn't pop Black Balloons, so the only thing popping Black Balloons right now is like the magic attack from the Wizard, which won't be able to pop enough Black Balloons down for their Churchill to... Yeah. There's the Wall of Fire coming out from them. Okay, as I expected. And the Wall of Fire and Churchill honestly should be able to defend quite well. Because one, it defends Black Balloons, because the Wall of Fire pops the Black Balloon, and the Churchill can pop everything else. It also pops Purple Balloons, because the Churchill can pop the Purple Balloon, and the Wizard can pop everything else. So like the Wizard and the Churchill kind of cover each other's weaknesses. It's like yin and yang there. Yin and yang coming out from my opponent. Right, we should be against these yellows with my current setup. I can remove this obstacle to help my Boomerang out if I need to, but at the moment, we can kind of chill without removing it, and our Boomerang's doing enough damage, so... Why spend the money to remove it if it's not necessary, you know what I mean? Alright, steal from them. Perfect. All is good. Send them some zebras. And we'll get our mortar down here pretty soon. Actually, wait. Go for a second Boomerang first. Yeah, that should be able to defend the zebras pretty well. Okay. That works out, that works out. They use Churchill ability there, they're good. I should have an eco lead on them 100% because they didn't send me near as many zebras as I'm sending them, so an eco lead is very good for us here. Since we both have an eco loadout, I should be able to grab myself a money lead because I've got a really cheap early game with Boomerang and Mortar. So I can optimize my eco a lot more, if that makes sense. Alchemist, uh-oh, okay. Alchemist. How do I rush this? They've got Dragon's Breath and a Churchill, and as I said earlier, kind of is that yin-yang effect where both of them cover their own weaknesses, so I can't send a purple rush, so Churchill will pop down the purple, and I can't send a zebra rush either. Yeah, I don't know. The only reason I'm scared of facing Alchemist here is because they've got Rubber to Gold in their, Rubber to Gold's available for them, right? Which will make a lot of money. Let's steal from them though. We're gonna send 1, 2. Okay, we're good. Got some money stolen. That's perfect. We forced Churchill ability out on them as well. Yeah, you can see they're saving up for their Rubber to Gold, which I won't really be able to do anything about, unfortunately. I've just got to let him grab it. I got to let him grab the Rubber to Gold. They get it up. Okay. So don't send them Black Bloons into that. That'd be bad for me. If they send me a rush, I might honestly buy Kylie Boomerang. I've been wanting to test Kylie Boomerang defense a little bit because the one that was buffed in the recent update where it's only $1,100 instead of $1,300. So it's really cheap. And honestly can pop quite a bit of balloons. So if they send me a rush, I'm buying Kylie Boomerang. That's what I'm doing. I'm buying it up, boys. And I'm expecting it to defend too. I feel like it probably should. Okay, well they sent me one set of ceramics. That's not gonna do anything. And they sent one set of region ceramics. That was an interesting rush. We're gonna get another steal on them pretty soon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're good against that. Oh, but I do have the Glaives path. Normally you go for the middle cross path on your Kylie, I think. I guess the top path probably is better against Balloons and middle path is probably better against Moab class, so it's probably the difference. Yeah, I'm not sure if this will defend. I might need tower boost this because I got the wrong path on my Kylie. Not even close, not even close. I definitely had more of a struggle against that though because I got the wrong path on my Kylie, but we're good. Wait, I didn't even go for a Spike Factory. That's the whole... Yeah, wait, what? I completely forgot. That's like the whole reason I'm bringing Spike Factory here, to make my mob defense easier. I've just been going Boomer Mortar. I haven't even, like... Yeah, let's bring out the Spike Factory. Come on, Ryan. What are we doing? If I just had a couple spikes down, like, from an unupgraded Spike Factory like this to help me pop down that mob, that would have been a lot easier to defend. I just completely forgot it's Spike Factory for some reason. We're good. Okay. We're chilling. We're chilling. Let's steal from him. Moab and 6 rainbows. Perfect. Well, it was good. What's their third? Wizard? Alchemist? Churchill? I might send them a fortified BFB. Kind of just test the waters a little bit on defense. I want to send them some Zebra Balloon eco, but I don't want to feed the Rubber to Gold. So I'm going to send Zebra Balloons when the Rubber to Gold's not attacking. I'm going to watch when the Rubber to Gold attacks and send Zebra Balloons on the downtime, if that makes sense. Let's also send them a fortified BFB. Real quick. Okay, they're sending me one. We'll go from, or not a fortified, but they're sending me a normal. We're gonna go for a Moa Press here. Perfect. It's glue. Wizard out glue. Okay, interesting. I think I'm just gonna tower boost against this, to be honest. Okay, we're good on tower boost. We almost died, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little close, but we're good. Alright, let's get deadly spikes on my side. Perfect. What are they doing against this? Right now, their defense does not look very good against this. Okay, they boost, and yeah, they'll be fine, they'll be fine. We forced a lot with a BFB, though. Look at that. We forced tower boost and a, what's that? What is that called? Total transformation? No. That's a transforming tonic. Transforming tonic on their side. I'll take that every day of the week. That was more than I expected to force. I'll be honest. Let's steal again from them. Moab with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. They end up going for glue hose on their side. They'll be totally fine against this. I just need to prepare how I want to have my late game defenses. So, okay, wait 1 second. Okay, we're good. We're good. They tried to lead rush me. I don't want to lead rush them, obviously, because they have rubber to gold in their end, but the thing about my defense is I want to prepare how I want to build it late, and the first thing I'm going to want to build up is a perma-spike. The perma-spike is going to be really important late. One, because it can defend like infinite DTs pretty much if you have a really big perma-spike pile, but it also can do a ton of BAD damage, guys. So I'll show you kind of how I'm going to play my perma-spike out. It's actually going to be pretty important how we build this out. Give me 1 second. I need to figure this out though. I think I'm going to go for a second. Wait. No, we're gonna go for it right here. The placement of it's really important. Now, I'll show you why in a second. The placement of where I'm gonna have my perma spikes is really important. Let's steal from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna stop my eco at like 4,500, by the way. 4,500 eco should be more than enough for what I need. Why is bro sending me a DDT? Do I not have 2 white hot spike deadly spikes on our side? I'm confused. If he sends me another one, I'll just go for a spike storm. Yeah, that was an interesting rush. All right, we wanted it here because we want on close targeting, guys. And the reason why we want this on close targeting is because the way hitboxes work for mob class balloons, the BAD is gonna come out, and the BAD is gonna come here and hit all these spikes from the hitbox and get popped down. But the spike's in a spot where hopefully the spikes won't eat up all of the inside layers as well. It'll only hit the BAD layer, because then we can knock back the insides with our boomerangs. So that's kind of the idea with my spike factory placement. It's very calculated. They're sending me that. Let's just knock these back. Let's just keep these knocked back for a while. Ideally, I'd like to go for a mob domination against this, but okay, that's not going to happen, is it? I should be fine against this. Yeah, no shot of affording mob domination here. Use another one of these abilities. We're good, we're good. Trust. Everything's fine. Maybe not. My whole perma-spike pile is gone. No, I didn't think the BFBs were going to be that rough, bro. I should have just bought biggest one at the start. I did not think the BFBs were going to be that bad. Wait, 2 spike storms with smart spikes? Wait for it. Boost. We're fine, we're fine. We shredded the BAD, and we're knocking back the insides. Okay, we're good, we're good. I should have just bought biggest one right away against those BFB sends they sent me. Okay, let's send them a big red line here. Let's send them a big red line, because let's end it. Let's end it. No, enough playing games here. You tried, and you failed, buddy. Come on, Mr. Milkman. It's over. It's over. It's over, brother. I'm sorry. It had to end this way, but G freaking G. Okay. Oh man, I had to sweat a little bit for that one. I didn't think those BFBs were gonna be that difficult, but man, that was a fun one, you know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below about what I consider probably the best Spike Factory strategy in the entire game right now. And guys, if you did enjoy the best Spike Factory strategy in the game, you'd probably enjoy the best strategy in the game. So make sure to check out this video right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, lads. Or I'm like out.